Let's take you now to Tel Aviv and speak to the historian Élie Barnavi. Élie, welcome. So we were hearing limited numbers allowed through the crossings during the last 3 days or so, many people having to leave their families behind. What do you make of what's going on at the Gaza Strip's border crossings?
Well, the border crossings are not the story here. I mean, before the 7th of October, there were two border crossing active. One, the Erez crossing in the northern section of the Strip, and the other Kerem Shalom. And through this northern border crossing, some 18,000 Palestinian workers crossed every day. Now, of course, both are blocked. And there is a war going on there. So talking about the border crossing, it's a little bit surrealistic. There's a huge operation now. In the beginning, it was an aerial operation. Now it became a full-fledged land operation with the official aim to dismantle Hamas, its military and political capabilities, to remove the threat from our border. So there are no more border crossing except for the military.
What are Egypt's concerns about opening the Rafah border crossing?
Well, they are concerned that masses of Palestinian refugees will pour into the Sinai desert. They don't want that. They have their own problems. I remind you that the Israeli blockade of the Strip was in fact a dual blockade, Israeli and Egyptian, due to the Hamas dominance in the Gaza Strip. So they said several times, we won't allow masses of people to pour into the Sinai, and so it's an ongoing negotiation to allow humanitarian aid to come in and to allow these people with dual nationality to escape the Strip. But they won't open the Rafah border crossing for massive outpour of refugees.
The Gaza Strip had 7 main border crossings, but only a couple are open. I mean, give us some historical context, if you would, behind the closure of those others.
Well, what happened is that in the framework of the Oslo Accords, we had several crossings. We erected in '94 a first barrier of protection, and then when the Hamas took over after a short and brutal civil war in 2007, we tightened, we strengthened this barricade, and then started the problem of so it prevented the passing of the suicide bombers, and this was the main problem in the end of the 90s. And once we built this fence, we had the problem of rockets. It prevented the suicide bombers, but we had the problem of rockets. So we tried to strengthen this fence even more. It worked, but in very partial manner, and we had several rounds of violence in 2008, 2012, 2014, and 2021, and this is only the last one, the more brutal, because the attack of the Hamas was incomparably more brutal than everything we experienced before. And this time the decision has been taken to finish off the Hamas completely, and to imagine a new Gaza Strip, a new reality.
Élie, we have to leave it there. The time is against us, but thank you so much for coming on the programme. Élie Barnavi, the historian, talking to us from Tel Aviv.